Hello, Libra. I am Magical Jones, and this is Wisdom and Guidance. I'm here to give you guys an energy check in for this time. When I say this time, I'm talking about around this time. We are in the month of November 2025, okay? So you could find that these energies are resonating with you around this time, or some of you guys could feel like you already went through it or you hadn't went through it as of yet, okay? um, we all experience things in life at different times. It all depends on our healing process, okay? So if I pass a test, or if I pass a grade or a level before another Libra passes a level, then that means that I'm going to excel. So I'm going to be on a different timeline. Okay. So this is what we mean when I say we. I'm talking about us energy readers, tarot readers, um, life coaches, and all this other type of stuff that we are. Okay. When we talk about being on different timelines, this is how that works basically. And I like to keep things kind of basic. Okay. I am not a scholar. Okay. I am not a doctor. Um, I am not a psychologist. Okay. So I like to keep things on a simple basis to where everybody can understand what I'm saying. Okay. All right. So if you don't learn the lesson, then you're not going to go to the next level. All right. If you learn the lesson, then you are going to go to the next lesson. So it depends on what energies I'm picking up with. I'm picking up with energies that are in the collective of the Libra. Okay. Some of you guys are advanced, some of you guys, are not so advanced, and that's fine. I'm not here to judge anybody. All right. We are who we are, and sometimes things take time. All right. As a Taurus, especially a Taurus moon. My sun is Aries Taurus, but especially as a Taurus moon, I really appreciate things kind of like taking time to where I can actually understand what's going on. All right. All right. So we're going to tap into the tarot first, and then we're going to tap into the higher self oracle deck, and then what's the tea. All right. After that, we're going to move right along to Scorpio. But right now, we guys. But right now, you guys, we are on the zodiac sign of Libra. Okay, I just finished Virgo. All right. So for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, cross watchers, you guys are welcome as well. I'm not a hater. Okay. I understand that sometimes we like to know what's going on with our people. You know what I'm saying? And I kind of condone, doing a background search on your peoples and all that other type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? You want to know what's going on with the people that you're involved with. Okay, so you don't always have to be in the dark. All right. So with that being said, like the video, subscribe if you're not already a subscriber. All right. Give me some love. All right. I will be leaving my email in the description box below after I upload the video. Okay. After I'm finished. Because this is live, so I don't have to upload. But y'all know what I'm saying. Okay. I will be leaving my email address. So if you guys want to contact me concerning a personal read, I do those. All right. We can talk about that. All right. We can talk about that. All right. So now we're tapping into the energies of Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Libra. You guys, my North Node is in the zodiac sign of Libra. My South Node, which is my Sun sign, cuts with Taurus, is in the zodiac sign of Aries. So, yeah, it's kind of interesting. All right. what is the energy surrounding the zodiac sign of Libra? Libra, you guys are air signs, okay? You guys kind of, you know, perfect communication in your own way, all right? Either you perfect it or you don't do it at all, all right? And that's the lesson. When it comes to communication, when it comes to even thinking, the way that you think and perceive things. Some of you guys are dealing with a Leo, okay? All right. If that's not the case, if you're not dealing with a Leo, Libra, a lot of you guys are on the up, okay? And when I say on the up, I'm talking about your vibrations, your frequency, okay? The only thing that's on your mind is success, all right? And I see you heading towards that, all right? But let's see what else is going on. Some of you guys feel like you're doing your best to stay positive and to stay motivated in a certain situation, but it seems like no matter what you do, you're always faced with, it seems like someone always throwing a wrench, you know what I'm saying, in the situation. Like somebody always trying to throw you off, somebody always trying to backstab you. And I'm not gonna try to keep this negative because I don't like negative reads, okay? Because that shit is coming from within me and being around me and all that other stuff, and I don't like that, okay? Even though I don't sugarcoat, I do try to look for, you know, the solution, all right? But some of you guys, you could be in a higher vibration, and for whatever reason, it's like you're about to come into a challenge or some type of challenges, okay? Some of you guys are in a higher vibration. You have succeeded at a lot of things that you wanted to succeed at. You have accomplished a lot of things in life. But there were some things that you swept under the rug, Libra, okay, that are now coming to surface. Now, if that's not the case, okay, it could be in the reverse, okay, with this 10, because it's a 10 now. It's not a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4. Oh, anyway. It's a 10 of swords. 10s are about completions. It's about endings and new beginnings, okay? Some of you guys are facing a situation with optimistic energy. You're being like you're just seeing it in the best way that it could play out, okay? Some of you guys have went through a lot, okay? You have went through a lot. And it seems like no matter what happens or what you do to try to make things better for yourself, something or someone always seems to come in and turn the situation around for you, okay? I would say that that's life, okay? I would say that that's life. Like that happens. This is what I would call, this is a challenge. This is a hurdle, okay? Now, some of you guys are facing this hurdle with the most optimistic energy that you can, okay? Some of you guys see the situation, you know about the situation, whatever it is, okay? It's going to be different for every one of you, each and every one of you, okay? But some of you guys see the situation, you're saying like, how can I approach this situation and make it for my highest good, or just stay high vibrational about it, okay? Show me more for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. When it comes to this energy that has come out for them, like I said, some of you guys are dealing with a Leo. If that's not the case, then yeah. Some of you guys, this is the mother of your children, okay? Or someone is pregnant. This is something to do with creativity, but this is also Taurus in your energy as well, all right? Libra, I'm For some of you guys, I'm picking up that no matter what happens, okay, you're going to eventually, if I'm saying that right. Y'all know my tongue gets twisted, so that'd be my little points and punts and stuff like that. I kind of laugh at myself about that. So, and that was one of the things that kept me from going live for so long, okay? Because of the way that I speak and I pronounce things and all this other type of stuff. But we're not going to talk about that because I'll forget that. Okay. But anyway, I'm just seeing some of you guys just facing a challenge and coming out successful, okay? Because you're going into the challenge with like a high vibration. You're being very optimistic, you know. And the thing about it is, it's something that you guys have went through or you have been going through for a long time. Whether it has to do with your communication, the way that you communicate with people, or the way that you feel like people communicate with you. Okay, some of you guys feel like you don't like to poke the bear, you know what I'm saying, so to say, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of times you won't even express how you actually feel about a certain situation. You know what I'm saying? So that affects your throat chakra, or just the way that you communicate and your like authenticity or your realness or your trueness. You know what I'm saying, about a situation. I'm seeing that coming to an end. Okay. I don't know what happened before this sun energy. Okay. I don't know what kind of healing you guys were involved with. Some of you guys were involved with a actual Leo. Okay. With this sun sign. If that's not it, then it has something to do with something that happened in your birthday season, around your birthday. Okay. So Libra, your birthday is between September and October. Okay. So something could have happened around that time that kind of raised your vibration. It just made you feel good about life. And it made you feel good about yourself. Some of you guys came in contact with a certain person, you know what I'm saying? And you were able to take advantage of their energies, okay? I don't know. Okay, I get a lot of channel messages when I do tarot. I read the cards intuitively, but a lot of the messages that I get, they be channeled. Okay, and then I'll stop because I'll be like, oh wow, that's kind of out there, but you know, somebody's going to resonate with it. Some of you guys just could feel like, you know, somebody loved you in the right way. Okay, somebody hugged you, kissed you, showed you attention, okay, in the right way or at the right time. And it was just in time, and or it just had something to do with this energy, okay? This is something that you have been carrying around with you for a long time, Libra, okay? For some of you guys, it does have a lot to do with you actually speaking your truth. Some of you guys feel like you speak your truth, but you don't speak the absolute truth. You know what I'm saying? You'll speak the truth, but then you won't say certain things if you feel like it's gonna hurt somebody's feeling, or if you feel like it's gonna create chaos. You know what I'm saying? And I see that phase, that cycle of your life is ending. Okay? Because this is your energy. I know a lot of people, you know, say that the Empress energy is the Taurus energy, but this is Venusian energy. Okay? A lot of you guys have did the healing. You have done the healing. Okay? You have definitely done the healing, and you know your worth. You know what you deserve. Okay? And you know that, you know, hey, if this is how I feel, then I should be able to express that, you know. And if somebody comes in to my energy to make me feel less than and try to play on my emotions, which is mental, you know, then I have the right to dismiss that person or even cut them out of my life. Okay? And some of you guys have went through that lesson in life. Show me more for Libra. I hope this is resonating for someone. If this is resonating for you guys, let me know. Yeah. Some of you guys, Libra, you had to put up boundaries. All right. Some of you guys could have been dealing with a Sagittarius or any kind of fire sign. Okay. Aries or Leo as well. So this is Leo again. All right. Some of you guys wanted to start a new beginning or some type of a new beginning when it came to a situation. But because of the way, I don't know. Show me why this 8 of Wands is here. You know, 8 of Wands is the energy of like rapid movement. Is fast. Okay. It could be travel. It could be, you know, anything. Yeah. Someone has gotten some type of news about a financial breakthrough. Okay. All right. Some guys are definitely dealing with a Taurus. This could be a feminine energy in your life. This could be a wife, a daughter, a sister. Okay. But someone who's very feminine in your life. This could also be you. Okay. Show me more for Libra. But I'm seeing Leo and Taurus here. I'm seeing Leo and Libra here as well. All right. I'm seeing like somebody is ending a phase of their life where it came to them being defensive or them feeling like they had to hold back. Okay. Especially when it came to communicating things that were important to them. All right. For some of you guys, because you were in this energy of holding back your communication, that mirrored the other things in your life. Okay. So if you are showing the universe that, you know, I don't think communication is necessary, or I'm not ready for this is that. So whatever type of communication you guys were expecting, or just some communication that you weren't expecting that was supposed to be coming into your energy, it was halted. Okay. Good news. Okay. Some type of paperwork or whatever, some type of new beginning. Okay. A check. It could be a small check, but it's a check. You know what I'm saying? A partnership, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So when you decide that, okay, I need to be in an energy to where I can be more accountable for, you know, speaking my truth. Because if I don't speak my truth, who else is going to speak my truth? Because don't nobody know my truth. Like, I can talk to other people about how I feel, but at the same time, that's not their truth. That's my truth. You get what I'm saying? So some of you guys have come to this realization, and you're like, okay, well, I understand that everybody's not going to agree with what I say, but for my own well-being, I have to say it anyway. And then you are going to realize that doors are opening for you, Libra. Okay. Some of you guys are definitely dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or earth sign. I'm picking up Taurus. Okay. Show me more for Libra. Show me the energy surrounding Libra, and then we're going to move to the next deck, which is the Oracle deck. Anything else? What is this that turns sideways? Yeah. Some guys are definitely dealing with a Capricorn. Capricorn is the opposite sign of Cancer, but you could be dealing with a Capricorn, but this is Cancer energy. This is also like willpower, okay? When you are like, okay, I'm going to do what I have to do. I have to go within. And it's almost like that Leo energy, you know what I'm saying, to where you go within and you have that strength and that determination. This is determination, okay? This is also people coming into your energy, willing to work with you or offering you things. This is not a night to where they're actually offering you something, but this is like a potential offer. Okay, this is talks of an offer. Okay, so are you willing to move something ahead? All right, something that could be on your level. So like I said, we got Leo here, we got Taurus, we got Libra, and we got Cancer. Give me one more before we move to the next deck for Libra. Yeah. Some of you guys, this has something to do with transportation. Definitely some transportation, all right? Some of you guys travel for work and you have put in some type of request or apply for a loan to get a vehicle so that you can travel for work and or whatever. Okay, but I do see something that has to do with transportation, whether it's by air or some of you guys, it was by air, but someone changed their mind. Okay, someone, be mindful, Libra, of allowing people to come in and persuade you for their benefit. Okay. Anything else for Libra before we move to the next deck? Where we at? 21. What is this? I kind of wanted to stick. Yeah. Aquarius energies. This is another air energy, okay? Now, what I'm picking up is along the lines of a legacy, okay? Because I don't, for whatever reason, I hadn't used that deck in probably over a year. But there's a deck where the star card is about grandchildren, okay? There's some type of generational curse being lifted, Libra, or that needs to be lifted, or you were assigned to heal some type of a generational curse, okay? And don't let the word curse spook you out, because it's just, you know, just the way that people constantly see things, almost like the way that people constantly eat. You know what I'm saying? That's like, say, Black Americans love soul food. You know what I'm saying? And because they love soul food, they're prone to sodium. Okay? And because they're prone to sodium, then that's high blood pressure and diabetes and stuff like that. When you deal with like other cultures, like say somebody that was prone to fish, you know, I don't know, you know, I don't want to make it seem like I said I'm not a master and all this, but depending on what your diet is, you know, this is what you're prone to. You know what I'm saying? So if you're a healthy eater, you know what I'm saying, then it is what it is. Some of you guys are breaking or have broke some type of generational curse when it comes to the way that people around you or in your environment saw things or see things or felt like things had to be done, okay? Things don't have to be done in a certain way. And just because you were born, damn, I be getting country. Where I be picking up these energies from? But just because you were born into a certain way of life doesn't mean that that's the way that it has to stay like that for you. Okay, people change all the time. Okay, now what happens is when you change, Libra, the people that are accustomed, like the older people, or you know, people that are like deep into it, like say you're into a religion, you know, and you're like, okay, well, I don't want to be in this religion no more. I feel like it's time for me to, you know, venture out, you know, which you have every right to do. You might have some people that's going to judge you for that, okay? And they might be sending some little negative energy towards you, or whatnot, guess what? That's not your issue. Let me stop shuffling these cards. And I did pick up your energy here at the bottom of the deck. All right. That Two of Swords, that's being indecisive. Libra, some of you guys have to make up your mind. Okay. Because I see you facing the situation. Okay. With optimism. This could be a new belief or just a new way of living. Okay. But the thing about it is, when you go around other people with this mindset, are you going to be able to be strong enough? You know what I'm saying? Or are you going to have to withhold yourself, you know, or seclude yourself from these people or this environment or whatever until you are strong enough to stand on your own? Okay? And that could be what this is. All right? Some of you guys are definitely on a more prosperous. Y'all, where I be getting these words from? But some of you guys are on a more prosperous path, okay? But you have to stick to what it is that makes you happy, okay? And some of you guys is different, all right? It's something that's different, okay? It's not what you grew up in. Some of you guys are in relationships with people from different cultures, you know, and you are learning new things and you like it. But then when you go around the people that you grew up with, like your family and your friends, they like, what the hell Caliente? What the hell's going on? So you keep your stance, okay? So now I'm seeing that 9 of Wands there again, okay? Some guys could have Sagittarius in your chart, or you could be dealing with a Sagittarius. Or this could just be you taking on a more broader perspective of life and sticking with it, okay? And not letting anybody come in and veer you from that path, all right? If you happy, baby, stay happy, okay? Ain't nobody worth you changing that path, because they, especially if they come from a path that you have stepped away from, are they going to be able to make you happy? They're going to try to make it logical to why they were telling you why you need to, like, get back to your roots. Anyway, what is the higher self of Libra saying at this time? I just need one card. One card. That one flipped. It says, Libra, you are a magical being with the whole universe waiting to assist you. Okay? Anything that you want to manifest, anything that you want to do, you have the ability to do it. You have the strength and the willpower to do it. It's just, are you going to let others persuade you just to keep the drama down? You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, okay, well, you know. This is your life, baby. You live it the way that God gave it to you. All right. So we're going to pick one from the What's the Tea? And then we're going to be up out of here, because I got Scorpio to do. I ask that you guys like the video. Subscribe if you're not subscribers already. All right. I hope you're getting the message out of this. All right. I probably need to spit my gum out, because it's keeping my tongue from pronouncing words the way that I want to, or that I need to. So that is part of the reason. I'm my daddy's child, honey. I keep gum in my mouth, and when I get ready to eat, I stick it to the side of the bowl, the plate, or the cup. All right, Libra. Damn, my daddy a Libra too. All right, Libra. What's the tea on Libra? Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus cross watchers. You guys are welcome as well. Take it as it resonates. If it doesn't resonate, you know, just let it sit there and simmer. Let it sizzle in your spirit a little bit, like Country Wayne says. Alright. Libra wants to be you. Acts like, dresses like, looks like, copies you. Who has an impersonator out here? I need more information on this because, you know, I mean, it is what it is, and that's enough. Because I'm pretty sure some of you guys know that you have people out here watching you and trying to be you and trying to take your ideals and all this other type of stuff. But give me more for Libra, please, before we end this live. Impersonates. And then they had Michael Jackson there. So some of you guys could be in the spotlight, okay? Some of you guys could be impersonators, okay? Some of you guys could be highly influenced by someone. I don't know. Let it resonate with you the way that it does. Give me one more for Libra. And then we're going to move on to Scorpio. Thank you guys for tuning in. I am Magical Jones. And this is Wisdom and Guidance. All right. This is for the zodiac sign of Libra. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. It says running. What? Libra, some of you guys feel like you're out of character. You know what I'm saying? If this is not you, this is someone in your energy. But take it as it resonates. I don't want to keep saying it. It drives me crazy. But some of you guys could have imposter syndrome or be dealing with someone who has imposter syndrome. Okay? You kind of feel like every time somebody comes around you, they telling you that they bought stuff that you got, or they asking you personal questions, and I don't know. And for some of you guys, you have a little niche, or like your intuition is telling you that this person, like, for some of you guys, this person just admires you that much. But for some of you guys, this person is like, I don't know, like what type of position you guys are in, Libra. But somebody wants to be just like you, okay? Some of you guys could be running from that version of yourself. And you got people constantly coming to you, asking you about the way that you used to be. Or, I don't know. I don't know. Do it make sense to you? Do it make sense to you? It kind of makes sense to me. I don't know. Let's see what's going on here. Henny on time. Dustin, Levy Williams, Jack the something. Ali Henzala, and then we got a lot of like Asian or Caribbean or I don't know what kind of writing that is, yeah. Arabic writing. We got Leroy Adams, okay. We got Mo Pork instead of Mo Pork or more. We got more pork. All right, we got Alex Taylor, okay. Thank you guys for so I said pass the hookah. Baby, I don't even smoke. I toast though. I toast. Cheers. Oh, okay. Allie, are you a chat box? It says, "Hey, wisdom and guidance oracle. I liked and subscribed. The algorithm guided me here. I'm Allie in AI chat box for live streams. I appreciate you, baby. Could you please have a reading? If you guys want a personal read, please hit me up in my email. All right. When I get ready to do free reads online, I have to have the energy to do that. Okay. I have things going on to where I have just enough energy. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm not on here every day. Okay. So I understand how valuable my energy is. Okay. And if you can't, you know, respect that, I have to respect it. Okay. So I'm not just randomly giving out free reads and dipping into other people's energies. I'm not doing that to myself. Okay. But I will be coming on here to do, reads, and it's probably gonna be for a little bit of money. You know what I'm saying? Like a reading for $10, nothing much. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't have like a million subscribers, so why would I charge you so much? So, but I will. So y'all subscribe and stay tuned for that. Okay, for when I do that, because I'm going to go live and it's going to be just for that. All right. Anyway, I'm getting ready to move to Scorpio. We are still in Scorpio season.